Guys, now we are going to start the few concepts in the Apex weekly, which we have in the last part is the aggregate function. How we can able to do a count. Did you practice the sum, minimum, and maximum, guys? Everyone?
Sorry, sir, I didn't think so.
So please practice that one, guys. Already, and also I will show you that aggregate one more time, which is how to do a count and how to do a sum and how to do a maximum and how to do a maximum. Okay, and after two methods, I will show you the aggregate function. Now we are going to start. What is the dynamic? Okay, what is the dynamic QER query? So what is the difference between this query and what is the difference between dynamic query? Okay. So basically, we should have to understand about the dynamic is a very important in the Apex part. While we are doing a fetch a record, while we doing any kind of DML operations, if you want to pull the records, if you want to update the records, if you want to insert the record, like we can be able to use this. This kind of SOQL also, and also apart from that, we can able to use the dynamic. Dynamic in the sense it's a standard one. Okay, and it's a best practice. We can able to say that is a best practice we can able to use. Like in that variable, in that one variable, we can able to store the all values. So how it's look like? See, for example, this is a wait, uh, where yeah. So in this concept, what you can able to see here, this is SOQL. Okay, in this SOQL, what you can able to see exactly in the SOQL, you can able to see a where condition as well. Correct, where yeah, like you are using a where condition, after that you are using a industry, and in this industry you're pulling a agriculture and banking, correct? So now you don't want to put any kind of where. Now I'm explaining about the dynamic SOQL. Okay, in the dynamic SOQL you don't want to insert any kind of where condition. You should have to, first of all, you should have to declare a string variable. In that string variable, you should have to pass the value of agriculture, and that string variable you can pass directly in the SOQL. That is a dynamic format. Now today I am going to teach you the dynamic format and what is the bind query and what is the and how we can able to fetch the record of the from the record ID from the record ID. So we can go ahead. First of all, we can go through the dynamic SOQL. Dynamic SOQL, how it's look like exactly. Public, static, void, dynamic. Okay. Uh, Guys, understand very clearly this one. Dynamic SOQL. How we can able to use the dynamic SOQL. First of all, we need to declare a string, guys. First of all, we need to declare a string. String. Okay. And my variable name is industry equal to. Now, in the industry, uh, what value I want to search. In the industry pick list, we're having a lot of values, right? So I want to search technology, for example. I want to search the technology. Okay. So now this value I'm storing in the industry. This technology value I'm storing in the industry now. It's completed. Now the second step. Now I need to write a list account. Okay. List account. Now understand guys. List account ACL. This is a list variable. This is a list method I'm using now. So before that, I want to use one more important step. Before declaring list method, before that, I want to do one more step because that step variable I want to call in the list of account. Okay. So previously, what we are doing, if I want to if I want to fetch the record, if I want to fetch with the help of the conditions, we are doing account a collection variable, and we are doing like this, right? And we are including here SOQL, correct? Now we are not doing like this. We are doing totally overall the dynamic. So here, what I need to do, what I need to do here, I will again I will store a string data type, and my variable name is query. Okay. Now here you need to declare your SOQL. Select, guys, understand very carefully. Name from account. So you can able to put here industry. Okay. So this is a select ID, name, industry from account. So what I'm fetching here, I'm fetching in the account object all records wherever the industry is technology. I want to fetch. So I have wrote the SOQL. Now this industry value, where how I need to put here, how I need to include here in this SOQL. So exactly simple, where industry, okay, where industry equal to uh, backward slash, okay, semicolons plus. Now you need to call this variable. Okay. Again plus. Okay. Now single slash backward slash. Okay. Come. So see here, from here to here, it's one SOQL. Okay. Now this these two semicolons and this I mean these two single quote and this is single should be matched. If I save this one, if I save this one, it will throw the error because I should have to fulfill this also. Wait, I will cut this one. Okay, so this is how you can able to write the dynamic. This is called as a dynamic SOQL, guys. So this is a normal SOQL, and this is a dynamic SOQL. How we can able to write, and first of all we need to declare a string, and in the string we need to declare some value, and that value we can able to call like this. This is dynamic option. This is dynamic variable. We can able to say. Clear, everyone?
Sir, what is
Yes,
the
yes,
use
sir.
of this, sir? Like we can
Yes.
directly mention the industry name
Yeah.
only there, right, sir?
Yeah. See here, if I want to call, if I want to directly SOQL, right? Where it is? Yeah. So if I want to call directly SOQL means I should have to use it in normal thing. Like both are all same. Both are all same. How we can able to call, how I mean how we can able to put the conditions in this normal also we can able to put a where condition and industry and values we can able to use. And apart from that, if you want to search only the one value, right? You can able to use the industry equal to agriculture. This is normal only. We can't able to. I mean, uh, whenever we are not using the hard code, like I'm using your hard code, industry in like these are all the hard code values. These are all the hard code values I'm using here. So in the dynamic query, I'm not using here hard code. What I'm using here, this hard code value I'm storing in the variable. That variable I'm passing in directly to dynamic SOQL. Are you getting?
Okay, sir.
So see here, in SOQL, I'm using a typing. I'm using what I did now. In industry, I'm having two values, which is agriculture and banking. So what I did now, I type. I have typed this value agriculture. Okay. In the dynamic query, what I'm doing, I'm not typing here. I'm declaring in the string that value I'm storing in the industry. This variable, this standard variable, this variable I'm calling in the SOQL. This is called as a dynamic query. Now you need to pass this now you need to pass this query in the list method. I will once the complete, right, you will get to know exactly list account account list equal to. Now So when how I can able to pass the SOQL to here. So basically we are having right data what is it? Database dot insert, database dot upset, database dot undelete, like that, right? So this SOQL, right? Now this SOQL I want to pass here. How we can able to pass? Simple. Database dot database dot query. Okay. This is a standard rule, guys. This is a standard one. This is a standard database dot query. Now inside the query, inside the parenthesis, you need to call this one query. Simple. This is called as a dynamic query. So now let's see here. See how it's look like here. Now previously I'm using in the SOQL directly. Okay. Now I'm not using the SOQL here. What I'm using here? Variable I'm using. I'm passing the directly the variable in the list method. See the difference. See the difference here. I'm declaring all SOQL in the string. This variable I'm calling in the directly in the list method. Now in this I'm calling directly the SOQL. I'm writing the SOQL directly in the list method only. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Okay.
So this is a dynamic query. This is a dynamic SOQL. So in the interview they will ask you what is the dynamic. So you can able to see the dynamic which we are not showing the SOQL on the list method. And what we are doing, we are declaring the SOQL in the string. That variable we are passing in the list methods or set methods or map methods. It's a best practice. You can able to tell like this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, if I use system.debug, show me the result. Now I can pass the CLSU to here. Save this. I will copy this and to execute, right? Okay. If I click the debug only, right, you can able to see the records. Industry technology, industry technology. Only two records I'm having. If you want to check it's correct or not, you can able to fetch here technology, execute it. Yes, I'm having only the two records, technologies. Clear, everyone? Guys,
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
now bind, give, or now bind query. So the dynamic query, what we are doing, we are declaring the string value. After that, we are writing the SOQL in the string data type, and we are calling the string variable to the list method. This is a dynamic. Now, what is a bind exactly? So we don't want any kind of query like this. Okay, like guys, I'm showing you how we can able to write SOQL in the list method. Okay, we're having a three types. The first one is this normal one, and this is a dynamic one, and third one is bind query. Third one is bind SOQL. So public, static. So see here, uh, don't confuse it. Depends on the developer, like developer logic, developer mindset. If like developer was good with this format, he can able to use like this. Developer was good in the dynamic, then he can able to use like this. Developer good in the bind, he can able to use like this format. Like we can't able to judge to the developer. You should have to do like this only. We can't able to tell because he's a developer. Because he's a developer, and every developer having a different mindsets. Correct. So they're having a different concepts. They can able to clear the out. Like end of the day, what we need to do, we want the output. That's it. Like whatever the concept he is doing, it's fine. But we want the output. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. This is a bind query. So what I will do, again, same as it is, I will copy and paste here. Okay. Enter. So see here, in dynamic, I'm using a declaring a data type string and using a query, and after that, I'm using a SQL here. Now, I don't want to use any kind of string query like this. In the bind, directly I will use list account list. Okay. Select ID, name, industry from account. So now, what the question here exactly? How we can able to call this industry in this SQL exactly? This is a bind. I'm using a bind now. How I can able to use a bind here? Simple. Where industry? Where industry? Okay. Bind in the sense equal to double quote and copy the industry in the. This is called as a bind guy. We call it as a bind. Like this, I can able to call. If I use this one, save. It's still saving. Okay, save. Now, if I execute this one, debug only, you can able to see the data. Clear? In dynamic also we are getting the same data. In bind also we are getting the same data. In normal SQL also we are getting the same data. It's a different concepts. It's a different methodologies we can able to use as per the developer mindsets. Whether he will use normal SOQL or else he will use dynamic or else he will use bind. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, how we can fetch the record from the record ID? How we can fetch the record from the record ID exactly? Okay. So it's a Understand this one? Now, till now I have done without parameter. Now, till now I have done without parameter. Like without parameter in the sense what? This method after whatever you can able to see the parentheses, right? If it is parentheses is empty, this is called as a without parameter. Okay. Now I'm using with parameter. I'm using with parameter. Fetch record from ID. Okay. Fetch record from ID. Public static void fetch record ID. Okay. Now I want to fetch record from record ID. So in this parameter, I will declare first of all data type as a ID, and after that I will make it is as a account ID. Okay, it's a variable data type and it's a variable. Save. Okay, data type. Sorry, data type is a ID. Data type is a ID, guys. Okay, and ACC account. Account ID is a variable. Okay, so now what I will do now? I will use account ACC. Now see. Okay. Now I want to fetch the record ID. So if I use the ID, account ID, can I able to fetch multiple IDs or I can able to fetch single ID as per this scenario? Guys,
Single ID, sir.
sorry?
Single ID.
Yes. I can able to fetch single ID only. I can't able to fetch multiple IDs. Because I am declaring an ID. ID in the sense it's enough, fine. It's enough. It's completed done. ID in the sense what? I am fetching the record from single ID only. Okay. So single ID in the sense should I make a list or I should have to write simple like account ACC equal to SOQL like that I can be able to use, or I should have to use list if I want to fetch single record.
List is not required, sir.
Yes, very good. So account ACC, okay, equal to, now here I will use select ID, name, industry, okay, industry from account, where now I want to pass this account ID. I want to pass this account ID in this instance. How I can able to pass? With the help of the bind only. With the help of the bind only, I can able to pass. So how exactly? Where ID? Where? Now I want to pass this account ID. Where I want to pass the account ID? In ID only, right? ID equal to bind account ID to here. Simple. Okay. Now I will make this here and I will pass here. Okay. So exactly what I have done now in this instance, I have passed this account ID. Okay. Now whatever the records are there, right? I'm storing in this account ID now. I'm storing in this account ID. So when I execute this one, what will happen? If I execute, right? What is showing here? Method does not exist or encourage signature. Void fetch record ID from the type SOQL examples demo class. Like what you are doing, right? Without the parenthesis is empty, you can't able to call directly like it. It's showing the error to us. So now what I need to do exactly here? I need to pass the record ID here. How can you pass? Just go and open account record. Anything, any account record you can able to pull. So this is the account, and you can able to see, right, the ID. Copy the ID, go back, and here you can able to make a string. Okay. Like this, you can able to put and just is execute it. Now it will take directly. Execute it. You can able to see the data. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes, sir.
a with parameters. Okay, guys, done.
Yes.
Okay. Now aggregate function. This is aggregate. Okay. Now this is aggregate is a count, right? Aggregate is a count. If I want to, for example, if I want to make a sum, if I want to make a minimum, or if I want to make a maximum, so how we can able to use? So how we can able to uh, get the records? Okay. So now I'm counting here IDs, correct? Now I'm counting here exactly here IDs. Now I want to count annual revenues. Sorry, now I want to sum annual revenue, and I want to sum annual revenue. Sorry, I want to minimum the annual revenue. I want to maximum the annual revenue. In this one aggregate function, I want to use four. I want to use four, which is count, sum, minimum, and maximum. So now in this scenario, I'm using only one. So if I want to use more three, how I can able to use? Simple. First of all, count ID it is right. Now here I don't want to use any kind of expo zero. Okay. I don't want to any kind of expo zero here. Directly I want to call. Directly I want to put the variable. So how I can able to put the variable here? Like TOTAL, total counts. Okay. Total counts. I can able to use here total counts. For example, I can able to use total counts. If I use the total count, right? Saving. Okay. So here, this is a variable, guy. This is a variable. Now what? And now what is the count, right? Then I am storing the count values to in this variable. I will copy the variable and I will pass directly to here. Pass directly to here. Exactly. Clear? Everyone? Okay. Now, for example, I will make here industry, right? Make here industry. Okay. I will make here industry exactly. Now, after that, what I will do, group by the industry is done. Now, system.debug, I'm fetching the industry here. I will copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Now it's a total accounts. Total accounts. Okay. Total accounts. Now I will pass here total counts. So total counts. Okay. Total accounts. If I save this one, if I save this total account, let's say, okay. Now this is first. This is the first. Now what I'm doing here. Now I'm counting the values. The first is done as a count. As a count. Now I want to do a sum. I want to do a sum. Simple. Uh, Sum annual REVE NUE. Spelling correct, right?
Annual spelling is wrong, sir.
Total amount. Okay, for example, this is total amount. Okay, I will pass the total amount here.
Annual revenue spelling. Can you check?
It's wrong.
Annual spelling is wrong, sir.
Okay.
ANNUAL.
ANN,
UAL. Annual.
UEN. ANN, okay. REVENUE. Correct.
Yes.
Now I will pass this variable. I will pass this variable AM here. Okay. Now second. Enter. Now max. Max. Same as it is. Okay. Max. Max amount. Okay. So, enter. Now min. Min amount. Now average. I want the average also. AVG. AVG is the full shortcut of average. Amount. Okay. So see here. Now here max amount. Minimum amount. And AVG amount. So see here. So it's a variable already. We can able to declare here a variable. Like you can able to use any kind of variables, not only total amount, not only maximum amount. You can able to use anything. Okay, whenever declaring any kind of aggregate. Okay, whenever using any kind of aggregate, you can able to use like this, guys. I hope did you clear how we can able to use aggregate function like five categories: count, sum, max, minimum, average. Now, if I execute this one, then what will happen exactly? Execute. Okay. Invalid field industry were aggregate result. Okay. Got it. So the spelling is wrong, is showing. Okay. Now save. Execute. Total accounts for aggregate result. Total accounts. What is that? Total accounts showing, right? Showing correctly. Total amount. Total accounts. If I will not use this one, I guess. For example. Oh, okay. Got it. Something is missing. Okay. To see here in system.debug, I'm using here ar.get. Okay, get I'm getting here what industry, and I'm passing the industry to here exactly. Correct. Now in system dot in the second also I'm getting ar.get total account. But where is the total space account? I'm not using any kind of account, right? So I don't want to use this one. I don't want to use this one directly. I can use directly uh, like this. Yeah, I can use like this. Yes, I can use like this. Save. Okay, yeah, it's saved now. Total accounts.
In total accounts, there is a two brackets, no, sir. Will that still
Which
work?
one?
Because one bracket only.
Uh, this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is single bracket and this is second. This is
Okay.
first
Okay. Okay.
bracket.
Got it. Got
Yeah,
it. Got it.
and total amount. Okay. Yeah. So this one also. Okay. Give me this one also. Now average also removes. Okay. Average amount. Now like this I can able to use now. Execute. Invalid average amount for aggregate result. Average. Okay. ABC. Why it's showing the error? Revenue. I think the average is not working. Yes. If I remove the average, let's check first. Let's see, guys. This is how we can able to use the debug. First of all, where it is the error is coming, right? We should have to remove and we can able to check if it is correct. Then we can go. Yes. Okay. Okay. To execute this one. Okay. If I use debug only, you can able to see that industry is a null. For this record, industry is a null, and the total count is 59, and the total annual revenue is this one, and max is this one, and minimum is this one. And second is a industry is electronics. It, for every each record, is going to give to the value. Okay, and how many accounts are there, and how many what's the minimum, what's the maximum exactly. It will give the value to us perfectly. Okay, if I use like this, means what we like just now. What I got to know, right? I also got to know like for this aggregate, average is not applicable. It's applicable only a sum, minimum, maximum, and sum, minimum, maximum, and minimum and count. Clear, everyone? Guys,
Yes, sir.
okay. Just practice this one, and this one important, guys. This one, practice this one, and after that, you can practice a lot dynamic SOQL and bind and this one. Now I'm going to share one scenario. Uh, just to work on this. I will check tomorrow. Okay, this is scenario. I'm going to send you the scenario. Actually, I got the scenario today while I doing a task in my organization. Okay, and the company name it's a different, but I have make a ABC. Okay, because it's a confidential, we can't able to tell the company names. Correct. So I have changed the company name here. So you can able to uh, crack the scenario. Whatever I have explained, right? Those concepts only you should have to mention and think about it. You will get it. Simply, what you need to do here, you need to do only if and else condition only. If and else condition only you can able to use. Like while you're doing a task, use like find query or a dynamic query we can use because it's a standard one because it's a best practice while you practicing. Clear, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Now I will pass this. I will share this scenario to you. Just work on this. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.
Sir,
Do you have
can
any
I
doubts?
do it day after? Can I show it? I think, sir, I'll be traveling tomorrow. Can I show it day after tomorrow, sir?
Okay, you can show it day after tomorrow. It's fine. But make sure while you're doing right, keep in mind you need to use best practice. I will tell you if you do any kind of mistakes. I will let you know what you need to do here. Okay,
Okay.
and understand the scenario. If you understand the scenario right, then only you can able to solve 50% problem. 50% problem you can able to understand. You can able to understand. Then only you can able to solve the 50% problem. And the 50% problem you need to put the logic simple. First understand the concept and don't use any kind of chat GPTs, anything because it's a learning stage. So don't do anything. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Guys, do you have any doubts? No, right? Hello.